I can tell you where I live. I can tell you where I came from. So we understand. This is God's body. Name anybody fresher. Anybody fresher. Name anybody fresher. Anybody fresher. I can tell you where I live. I can tell you where I live. I can tell you where I came from. I can tell you where I came from.
Real name, Debo Fenyan. My mother name is Spikes, but the hood name is Sparks. The rap game made me catch Popeye, or just catch P.O.P.E.Y. I'm in a building, or fly BBY BB, or Keshi Gate, but the girls still call me Tsunami. Get it, don't know I'm out. Get it, spins I say, that's Sheba Fair. With Anka, he saw house in Nabokat. With an ATM and house in Nakat. Designer clothes like house Abohach. Happy on my KB, Kokale fat. Girl, your heart, Mona Mofat. Hana Zakama, the Birunata. Is the creamy bad popping champagne while in the club. Yeah, man, the album is out. You can catch it everywhere. It's on all digital platforms. Hardest album in the game. I said it last year. The best album of the year. Album of the year, I repeat. Yeah. The album has like 18 tracks and it features my homies Kushiku. There's my homie Young Ozzy. There's my homie Young there's my homie Mickey Mac. God, that was a bad take. It was bad. That was bad, bro. Yeah. How can I say Young Mickey Mac? God damn. Imagine, bro. And Mickey Mac sees that I'm in trouble, bro. Like, how you call me Young Mickey Mac? With that blood in my veins, that is insane. My crying is insane. I produced like maybe 60% of it.
Okay.
And my other homie Lorenzo Francisco produced like most of it. And I had like a homie from Eastern Cape with me. I was like, yo man, let me be on the album. And the album was done at the time. His name is Semi Wonder. He did like a crazy joint called Starving. And this, mind you, this is when the album was done. And the homie hits me up, he's like, yo, I wanna be on the album. Then I listen to him like, let me put him on the album just based on that. I have Fat Beats. Fat Beats is my home. One of the best producers. Fat Beats. He's nice. And he also got on the album when the album was done. So I was like, yo, like these two gents, they just wanna give me like free beats. So I was like they give me free beats and the album is done. I might as well put them. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Right.
And who else is on the album? Oh, the other homie of mine, Slay Avenue, is from Pretoria, I think. Yeah, he's from Pretoria. He did Bad. And what else? He did I'm Gone Too. So that is like, yo, they do this fire.
Alright, and what was the energy like producing the album, and how long did it take you? Like the making of the whole album?
That was crazy. Like the album took me like 4 years.
Alright.
But it was crazy because in the process I felt like giving up music, bro. Like my uncle passed on and my granddad passed on, and I felt like I wasn't impressing anyone. Because you see, the thing is, with my granddad, I did music for myself obviously, but I felt like I was impressing my granddad, and then they felt, okay, cool, he does music, okay, cool, he gets phone calls and stuff. But when they passed on, I was like, the music thing is pointless, so I wanted to give up. So I was like, okay, cool. But eventually I kept on doing it. I was like, let me just finish it. And I finished the album. The process was crazy because I was the only dude in the studio like the whole time. Just me and my puppy. I wanted the album to have, you know, exactly how I feel and what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want people to tell me, yo, we need to sound like this, yo, we need to sound like that, yo, we need to sound like that. And I recorded like maybe 90% of it, or even 99.9% of it by myself.
It's a game, and take no the same.
I like to call the sound Fanagalo rap. I know, it's like Fanagalo, but we just added Fanagalo. It's like local crazy, but it's Fanagalo. It's like a mixture of languages, chop and just put it all together. But if you listen to the album also, you'll pick up like certain songs are raw, and I don't think the industry is ready for that. Like in terms of the production, it sounds more live. It's almost like the music is coming from a live band. Like if you take a song like Capable, you hear everything is loud, everything is just out of place, and people are like, but how you want to put out a song like this? But that's how I wanted the song to sound like. But the radios and the TVs, they don't get such. They want artists to mix and master and do everything in the certain way that they standard only. But I hate to be in the box. I move outside of the box and around, not in the box, bro. Not in the box. I'm not a boxer. Nah. So the album came out under YBG SA, which is my label with my partners and them, like Super and them. So we put out the album under the label, and we have like an online distribution via company that you cannot disclose. Yeah. So we're just out there doing our thing. The aim is simple. I mean, like regarding like the album, we just wanted to make it to SA Hip Hop Awards, and that's it. If we get anything out of that, then it's fine. But that's the aim is just to get to SA Hip Hop Awards. Yeah. Let's start with Capable, the one that is out.
Yeah.
How the song came about was actually crazy. I just had like a talk with my mom, and most of the stuff that are on the song is actually from that whole conversation that I had with her. And I was going like through the most, and like, I've been doing music for too long. I've been doing this and that and that and that. I'm like, but I'm not at the place in life where I feel like I want to be. So that's when I started, like putting all those pieces together and making incapable capable. Because I was going through the most, and like, how do I make the incapable capable? So that whole song I could have just called it a conversation with my mother, but I just felt like, okay, capable, cool. What other song we can talk about? Maybe let's say Starving.
You're right.
See, I'm choosing these songs because these songs are like based on true stories. Like, I just don't rap. Like, I feel like people don't understand that. I've said I'm not a rapper like maybe in 2013. People don't understand. Why do you say you're not a rapper but you rap? Like, I feel like I speak. This is how I feel. This is every song that I put down. That's how I feel, or I felt at that moment. Starving it reminds me of those childhood memories we had in Smithfield, Clovella Street, and we'd be like sitting next to that telecom phone booth, whatever you guys want to call it, and we'll be seeing like Table Mountains and all these Malaysia or whatever, these cool places on these phone cards. And we're like, yo, if I can see Table Mountain, and it looked like a stretch, bruh, and you're just sitting there underneath that phone booth, and you're looking at like, oh, okay, even if I can just see this Table Mountain, then I clock life, or whatever you want to call it, bruh. You're like, yo, I lived. And then seeing Table Mountain from your backyard, you realize, this life thing is amazing. It's amazing. But a lot of us don't appreciate, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if I managed to see that from that card, and I can see it from my backyard every day. If I envision something bigger, or if I dream bigger, you do realize that everything is possible. Everything that is every incapable can be
Made capable.
Yeah. Can be made capable, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That's why the song says we were starving, now we're getting money. Oh, the other one is I'll say the Gom one.
Yeah.
Because that's the different joint on the album. That's the Gom one, produced by XD. So that was just me just having fun,
Yeah.
being ignorant. Yeah, I was being ignorant. Yeah, the other one is Chakalak. Like I grew up with Chuck Taylors, and in Smithfield, bro, like getting Chuck Taylors. Yo, if you had a Chuck Taylor, then you had a Jordan. you see, you had a Jordan, bro. If you had a Chuck Taylor, you probably, I can say you had a, if you had a Chuck Taylor, then you were the man. And I'd keep my Chuck Taylors out, those on Sunday only, bro. And sing, yeah,
Alright.
that's that joint, yeah. Chakalak is very important, yeah. It's very cool. But I just hope Converse can invest and holla at me. Say, "Yo,
Definitely.
What is your Chakalak, or what is your Converse story? Mine is Chakalak."
So tell me,
They need to holla at me.
if they had to call you up,
Yeah. I think
what would you change, or what would your design look like on the Chuck Taylors, or the Chakalakas?
we would definitely have Chakalaka Converse with some crazy colors, some good stuff. So something very crazy, right? Then Converse need to holler at me. I won't give them anything until they holler at me. Call me. They need to call me. If they call me, then I'll definitely put that cash Popeye.
Yeah.
Chakalaka, Chuck Taylor, Converse, and we nice.
Now
We nice.
we'll see what we can do. We can try to make sure they get the message.
When I'm on that vodka or Smirnoff, used to holler at me too. I did that spin the song. Then if you listen to it, you hear I'm talking all about alcohol and stuff. So they need to holler at me. Then we make that happen too. I got everything for everything. I got some for the ladies too. My album is nice, right? Like that's what people think. I'm just playing around when I say best album.
Yeah.
Nah, I really believe that's the best album.
Alright.
Because if you listen to that, you get all different songs, all different vibes. Like you don't normally get that. It's either it's one sound, it's screechy, or it's I don't know, like that's sourced up, and that's it.
Stress, I gotta let you go. Stress.
I feel like the talent is in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the talent is in the streets, and I just feel like the gatekeepers are back at it. They're doing the most again. You know what I'm saying? I look at the game and how it's structured, and I'm thinking to myself like, damn, that DJ, radio DJ, let me be specific, that radio DJ has a song, and the song plays on their stations, and the radio station DJ features artists, and the artists that are normally featured by these people, they are played heavily on radio. Like for me, that is crazy. It's like a doctor that is only helping his or her own family. You know what I'm saying? For me, that's what's killing the game. Well, that's according to me, because I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like when we first started, like I remember DJs used to break songs. DJs used to bring new talent. DJs used to find talent. But nowadays, DJs and artists themselves, like for me, that's very tricky.
And then some artists were saying we mustn't focus only on radio. There is a lot of channels to put out music and to get heard.
Like what, the internet?
Yeah. What's your thought on that?
That's the biggest lie they will tell you. I'll tell you that much. Because if you're just going to put the music on the internet, you're just going to be an internet guy. It's almost like, how can I put it? You will be on the internet, but if you're not where it's mostly important, then what's the use of doing it? Because come maybe some awards and these other big awards, you're not going to be part of that. You're just an internet artist. Yeah, internet allows you to reach places that radio cannot, most of the radio cannot take you to. But as important as the internet is, radio is still very important. It's almost like when you look at it this way, marketing one will say digital marketing is important, but the hardcore old school marketing is equally as important, because now the internet is overpopulated. So are you going to do everything that everyone is doing? It's almost like when people say hard copies don't sell anymore. Like you should see like the numbers on iTunes, numbers on Spotify, numbers on Amazon, for example. Those are pathetic numbers. Then you look at how many hard copies you can sell, and then you ask yourself, which one is important? It depends who the artist is. If you are very famous, then the digital platform works for you. But as an upcoming guy, not everyone, few people will know you on the internet, but the people might be buying more hard copies from you than on the internet because of your fan base. So you need to be woke on like what do you want to do. If something works for Casper, something works for AKA, it may not work for Cash Popeye. Maybe I'm in the streets more. They on like they media guys. They're very powerful on the internet. I'm powerful in the streets. I'm put out Hola Boy. That is like my next video. And after that, I'm definitely gonna put out Spins. See now, that is like a total different direction to Capable. The minute you hear those two joints, it's gonna be crazy. People would start to realize, damn, this dude is a problem. And after that, I'm definitely shooting a video in Dubai. Definitely shooting that video in Dubai. I don't know, maybe a video for Starving. Starving is very important, and that's like my favorite song on the album. Like I like it because it speaks on like my upbringing and everything and what we used to say. It's almost like everything is in that song. So when those three songs comes out, it's gonna be very, very crazy. Maybe I might do any F2 for the ski children. Yeah,
pictures on the wall of me. Her she wanna marry me. I'm parody she wanna be. She wanna have me.
Burna Boy. Yes. I like Burna Boy. I think Burna Boy is very, very, very underrated. Burna Boy is dope. Let me see who else. Burna Boy. Maybe Mr. Easy. Mr. Easy is dope. I like Nigerian niggas. They sound different. But besides those two in hip hop, I've always said I would want to work with that lady from Malika. That CD. I like that lady. Who else would I want to work with? Maybe Sonke. Sonke is cool. Besides Sonke, Rilo from Squad Kemba, like.
All right.
Like.
And I recently watched your video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tell me about the video, man.
The whole video is about my mom.
Yeah.
Imagine who makes a song about their mom and it sounds that cool. No one.
Nobody.
And you know what's funny? I don't think my other relatives, they actually knew who my mom's real name was until they started hearing the Chidi. Oh, your mom's name is Chidi. See, I plugged the fab. Yeah, okay. That was actually a very interesting video shoot, I guess, because everyone was supposed to come and be extras and all of that, but everyone cancelled. And I was the only one on the video,
including me.
Yeah, I was the only one on the video. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, at the end of the day, I was like, okay, it is what it is. Maybe this is how it's supposed to be. Like, that's how I always look at things. Like, okay, maybe I'm supposed to be the only one there, because that's my mom at the end of the day, not our mom. It's one of those joints that you know when I made Chakala and when I made Bad, and I thought, okay, how do I actually come up with something that is that hot? When I did that, I was like, okay, let me just do it. And I think it's one of my best joints so far. Yeah, in the streets, the streets are they going crazy, but you still get those who are like, nah, man, like lyrical content. I'm like, That's the most lyrical song you can listen to. But I'm sure they've been, the TV puts them off in a certain way because they don't know what that is. People react to something that they're not used to in a different way, if you think about it, until they catch on it. Because even the structure of the song is different.
True.
It sounds like it has two hooks.
Yeah.
But it has lyrical content and message. People are getting lost in the sauce. Like even I think NAF 2.
Yes.
NAF 2 would have songs that are similar to maybe Chakalaka Spinza. I could have made the whole album like that. I was like, I might be shooting myself in the foot. People would always expect this sound. So I was like, nah, let me give them like a Gatsby vibe. Aloni, cheese and all that, like a mixture. That's that fanakalo. Yeah. So I had to give you guys that. To be honest, I thought I was gonna be a famous soccer player.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna play for Bloemfontein Celtic, and then after that I was gonna play for Chiefs.
Is it?
But then I moved to Cape Town. Then I was like, God damn, this rap thing is cool. Yeah, I can buy all the straight caps, all the swag. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be a rapper. But I didn't know that I was gonna be like a serious rapper. I thought it was gonna be like a moment. But Squatter Camp, a big influence. They made me believe, okay, I can do this rap thing. So I was like, let me do it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Chakalaga on my feet. Chakalaga on my feet. I don't rock no J. Chuck Taylors on my feet. Chuck Taylors on my feet. Chuck Taylors on my feet. I don't rock no J.